you're right that America, the turning point, the inflection point, whatever you want to call it, does have to look at itself in the mirror, because you can no longer not look at yourself in the mirror from a country's perspective with everything going on, not just in our country, but the rest of the world, the unrest in the whole world. So there's that. But I also exhort just people in families. If you feel like you're isolated or estranged from someone that you used to be cool with or love, or your sibling or a friend, because you're so gung-ho on certain things, there's a real nugget of truth to say, look at yourself in the mirror, not to say that you're wrong, but to say, is this worth it to hold on to this now that my brother or my sister's dead to me now? Like, you're dead to me because I don't believe what you believe. That's happening in society. Like, and the only remedy on both sides, is cheesy as shit, but it's true, is that you have to still love on your neighbor. It boils down to that. How do you love again, or how do you because I'm convinced that there's an epidemic of hate. There's so much hate. It's palpable, whether it's in real conversation or online, and it won't rest. It's restless. If you expose hate to just facts that 100% of people believe this is empirical fact, they won't be accepting to the fact, or whatever that capital T truth is. Yeah. And sometimes the only thing that overturned like the darkness of that seed, the inception of hate, is to just live life together and love on each other. And that sounds cheesy and weird and kind of like, well, how do you even do that in conversation? But figure it out, because every situation is going to be its own. And to guard yourself from being so hyper reactive to other contrasting sides too, because that's what's happening. A lot of just this hyper reactivity of no, it's this is. Let's not be hyperactive. Let's not be hyper reductive of people. Reduce them to this. They're of that opinion. They're just this. If people just open up and aren't so hyper reductive because our brain chemistry is that, because of our phones and everything, and just gave people their due dignity because they're a person, then I think that could do a lot of healing, in society. Give them the their dignity that's due them, no matter who they are, That's what I loved. That's why I love the movie Anora so much. That came out, was that the scene when Anora's the bodyguard that had to assist her throughout the whole time, when they finally expose that you're just the entertainment for the weekend. You're not actually married. I mean, you're legally married now, but you're not anyone special to this guy. Like, the parents come in, they don't even give her the dignity to look at her.
In fact, she's the worst case scenario.
She's the worst case. You're just another fire we need to put out.
Yeah.
And the bodyguard says, you guys owe her an apology. Like, owe her an apology? Who the fuck are... No, like, we're way above this.
Yeah.
That's human dignity. Yes, she deserves a fucking apology, at least, because that's the value of human dignity. And that scene really highlighted that so well.
Yeah.
Because they weren't asking for, well, you need to pay her something, or at least give her some money for her trial. No, she deserves, because she's a human being, and you guys duped her, and maybe she's just opportunistic too. She's just another opportunistic, stripper. Why does she? No, she's still a human being that you guys duped, dragged around. And this guy says, you guys deserve an apology. He's just the bodyguard. It's kind of weird to ask them of it, because they're so, the parents were so like powerful, different level. And that scene was beautiful. And that's why, I really appreciated that movie. But that's kind of what a little microcosm of the things that need to take place in our society is: give everyone, your opponents, your ideological enemies or whatever, give them their due diligence as a human being, and learn to have learn to see an area where we can share meaning and values. Look at yourself in the mirror. If you're bitter and you're tired of upholding this narrative and fighting her, and you find yourself lonely because a lot of the folks that you used to hang out with are no longer there because we just can't reconcile these things. Life's too short for that shit, man. Like, it's just a Game of Thrones happening in Washington, D.C., and that's sad. A lot of it's that's the case, but like, we need to get beyond these little spats and this sensation that my only option is to do something radical. Mm-hmm. My only option is to kill that person because I can't see another way of living this life. Mm-hmm. My only option is to cast out my friend or my brother or my sister forever because we will just never, that person's beneath me. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm getting on my soapbox here, but that's yada yada gold. That's what we're trying to do here.